All right, continuing on. Yeah, Expanse, really good show. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about. Everyone's just kind of sitting and waiting. I'm on my fourth quarantine in 2.5 months. I'm good. I'm clear. Got tested again. This is why Bella thinks I'm a mutant. Because aside from living with her while she had COVID asymptomatically and not getting it, I didn't get it. Aside from that, I've had 4 potential exposures and somehow, knock on wood, haven't gotten it. So she thinks I'm a mutant. Notice how my 4 exposures and 4 near misses do not make me doubt the severity or I don't know what the word is, the contagiousness of the virus. Notice how it doesn't make me doubt the virus itself. Because to doubt the seriousness of the situation would be stupid. Just because I somehow haven't gotten it as of yet. By the way, I forgot to take Death Trooper in here, so of course I fuck up on this nest. Anyway, to doubt the severity of the virus would be stupid and childish because there are plenty of people that have gotten it. Gotten it rather severely. I don't know if it's just luck or a strong immune system or I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, this is my 4th quarantine in 2.5 months. So I'm just not going to go out into the field for work anymore because fuck that. I don't really care about me getting it. I'd certainly be much more concerned about getting it, not realizing it, and then giving it to someone else because I do not want that on my conscience. I got a 70-something-year-old mother, cancer survivor. I've got 2 half-siblings, both of whom are in their 60s, one of whom is we'll say suppressed. So yeah, just not something I want on my conscience. Just gonna continue to keep everyone at arm's length. Whatever. What else? I love all the free shit we've been getting from CG during this Christmas week, lead up to New Year's. I love free stuff as a Jew. Yeah, a lot of events, so that's good. Make sure you're hoarding because the Armorer is probably forthcoming within the next fortnight. Fortnight is 2 weeks, by the way. They teased it. CG teased the Armorer, so Armorer, I'm sure, is coming. If she has a Mando synergy leadership, that would be great. A Mando faction would be great. If it's Bo-Katan, that would be great. I really don't care as long as we get it. There are more Mandalorians than Tusken. There are more Mandalorians, I think, even than Ewoks. There are more Mandalorians than, who else? Jawas. And yet we still don't have a Mandalorian faction tag, which is bullshit. I mean, just think of all the Mandos we have. We've got Boba, Jango, 2 Din Djarins. We've got Sabine, Gar Saxon, Super Commando. Yeah, we got enough Mandos for a faction. Plus the Armorer when she comes out. So let's go. Give the people what they want. Think about how happy that would make so many people if we got a Mandalorian faction with a character that synergized them all together. I mean, come on, that's like, I don't know, it seems obvious to me. Anyway, I guess we'll switch gears a little bit. One thing that I've been thinking about, and I've said it before, both I think here and then in my Discord server, I really want to see Sabine Wren in live action, and I think Olivia Munn is perfect. She's a huge nerd already. She's already in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She was Psylocke, and good lord, did she look good doing it. And she kind of looks like Sabine. I mean, Olivia Munn is half Vietnamese, and Sabine, if you watch Rebels, she's not like purebred white, that's for sure. She kind of even looks Asian to me. So I think Olivia Munn would be fucking great as an older Sabine Wren, hopefully in the Ahsoka spinoff. I think that would be great. I really don't care for Ezra, so I would have no problem if Ezra does not come back into live action, or come back at all for that matter. Yeah, that's boring. Yeah, I'm really keen to see what they do with the franchise in the next year or couple years. A lot of people want Benedict Cumberbatch for Thrawn. I think that's fine. Cumberbatch is a little young, but then again, Chiss may age differently than normal humans. So that could be fine. Alternatively, Lars Mikkelsen, the voice of Thrawn, that would be great. Just no Americans. No American Thrawn, please. Ralph Fiennes would be a great older Thrawn. Yeah. Not really sure what else to talk about. I think this next week is going to be really tumultuous for the stock market. I still think that you have to stay in the market long term, but do not be surprised if there is a fair amount of pain in the next 3 weeks to a month. Just because clearly no one in Washington, D.C. has the first fucking clue what they're doing. Any of them, all of them, none of them. So, there's that. I may take off between now and New Year's, honestly. I really don't feel like working. Not a whole lot's going to get done. I haven't taken off more than a couple of days in quite some time, in a year. It'll give me a chance to finish up cleaning up and fixing up my dad's place before we close. We're closing on January 18th. My mom's place finally got back into contract, so we're closing February 20-something. So light at the end of the tunnel for those things. If you guys have been watching and listening and in the Discord channel, you know that I've been dealing with selling those 2 apartments in what might be the worst real estate environment since 2008. I've been doing it since the summer. Since June, I've been trying to unload these 2 apartments, and it's finally, hopefully happening. Which then might enable me to find a bigger place for myself and Bella and the dogs. I already have my eye on a spot in the same building that I'm currently in. Obviously a little bit bigger, a lot of it pricier. Yeah. The way I see it, it's listed for fire sale price. If I can get my hands on it, and even if Bella and I only stay in New York City for another 5 years, theoretically, ostensibly, I would be able to flip that apartment in 5 years and actually make a little bit of money on it. That's in a perfect set of circumstances, of course, which we all know never happens. But it's certainly something that I'm keen on doing. I love our apartment now. It's just very small for me and Bella and the dogs. Yeah, I love my fiance, but COVID has made me a little bit crazy. Well, crazier, I'll say. Just because I've been cooped up in here for so long. And yeah, working from home is terrible. But at the same time, if I go to work physically, then I'm like constantly having, near miss exposures. So it's pick your poison. So, whatever. I don't know. I did see preliminarily that we've vaccinated 1 million people so far, and there's been fewer than a half a dozen really bad reactions, so that is very promising in the beginning.